Okay, we got a lot of stuff to cover tonight. It's been a while since we've done a broadcast.
3 weeks?
Yeah, yeah. Thanks everybody for joining us tonight. We're really glad to have you back. We got through a really tough period here. Oh, we got somebody who says they hear
Is
nothing.
your sound on?
Is my sound on?
Yeah, I see a little thing going up, so I guess it's working.
Yeah, I don't have any audio. I don't have any control over the audio.
Okay, so enough.
Other people hear
Everyone
mine.
says they have.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's see here. We were gone for 2 weeks. The reason that we were gone is because we got a helper that helps us out, and he was gone for 2 weeks. And so basically all the daily runnings of stuff was on me with no help. Rachel helps around the house and helps a lot with
Well, I needed your
managing the
help.
back end of stuff.
I needed your help more because I had some pretty bad morning sickness the first week of it. This week's been better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't deal with like Joseph's lunch or any of that. I couldn't deal with any food, so you had to be Mr. Mom and do all the packages yourself. So it was crazy.
Yes. It was pretty stressful, but we worked through it, and we're glad to be back. So anyway, I was working basically day shift and night shift every day around the clock for 2 weeks straight. So
we kept up pretty well.
yeah, we did. We didn't
Only a
get
couple
too
days
behind. We put up notices on the website and everything that we'd be really behind, and as it turns out, we weren't as behind as I thought we would be, which was good. So anyway, now we got our help back. We're going to be in good shape.
We got more help coming.
Yeah, we got more help. I am going to be doing more stuff on the blog. I know I was really light on blog stuff. I didn't do any videos at all because I just flat out didn't have time.
You recorded one or two. The Sailor
Did I?
Sapporo.
Was that during the 2 weeks or was that before?
I don't know. Either way.
I feel like that was before.
Oh, maybe.
I just haven't edited it. So we've got some videos that we're working on, and we've got some other things. So I plan to do a lot more blogging. So the blog is going to get back up to speed.
Oh yeah.
It might take me the rest of this week to build up stuff again. Basically, I don't have anything on the backlog on the blog except for Right Time. We'll post this tomorrow morning.
Gotta get ink drop ready for next week.
Yeah, we got ink drop. We got a lot of stuff going on. So, but anyway, so I got all kinds of ideas of stuff. We're always open to ideas for new videos and blogs and whatnot. So if you guys have anything particular you want to see, I plan on doing one on the aquamarine Lamy Safari.
We are so overdue for Vanishing Point video.
I need to do a Vanishing Point video. I have played around with it a bit, but I haven't finished the video yet.
We actually recorded a video as our first impression, and then our tape ran out. The video camera tape ran out.
Yeah, I'm so frustrated. But yeah, so yeah, we got all kinds of cool stuff, and we got a lot of new stuff that's coming, like dot webbies.
Dot webbies, they said they're in the warehouse. They're shipping them out. They're working on all the back orders and shipping out. So we could get them as early as like Thursday, Friday. It'll probably end up being like early next week, but it could be this weekend. I don't know. Dot webbies. And then flex pens, early June for those. Platinum Mix Free will be the end of June, I think. Somewhere in June, maybe July. We don't really have a date yet.
I'm really sorry that the dates keep getting pushed back for all this stuff. It's completely outside of our control. We're trying to let you guys know when stuff is going to be available as soon as we know. But like Noodler's flex pens have been getting pushed back since the beginning of March. And they just keep getting pushed back and keep getting pushed back. And,
I mean, with good reason too, because we're talking to Nathan. It's like the more it gets pushed back, the more he has to make because our demand keeps going up. And like literally, like it's been held up because they don't want to send them out until they have enough to fulfill our order and the other retailers. So rest assured, the reason it's delayed is because we're trying to make sure as many people can get pens as possible. And yes, we are hoping it's going to be a large order. I won't say numbers, but we've kept a very close watch on our email notification list and trying to estimate from there. I'm not sure yet if we'll be limiting quantities. It might be one per color.
I don't think we will.
I don't know that we will. Again, it depends how many we get. But it is looking like Nathan we talked to him, I think Saturday, and he was just about done. So a distributor should have gotten them, this week, and then they have to box them up, put all the instructions in, and then ship them out to us. So I'm estimating beginning of June.
Yeah. We don't have an exact date yet. So again, this is just kind of off our estimation based on what we know right now. That's kind of what we've been doing every step of the way. So this date could very well change as well, depending on who knows what happens.
I see two questions. One, will there be a clear demonstrator? Limited quantities.
Maybe very few. Don't count on being able to get one.
No.
You may be able to get one if you get there like exactly when we list them for sale.
Like we might have only a couple dozen available.
You know what you would be better off doing? You'd be better off getting whatever flex pen you can, and then get a clear regular Noodler's demonstrator and swap the nibs.
Yeah,
if you aren't able to get a Noodler's clear demonstrator.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll probably order extra to make sure we have plenty of those on hand, just for that very reason.
Yeah.
Another question: are we good on Exacompta blank sketchbooks? You're waiting for Noodler's pens, but don't want to miss out on the Exacompta too.
This brings up.
I think so, but I'm doing my best to. Keep up on inventory.
This is the issue. We're gonna get a large number of Noodler's flex pens, and we're gonna have runs on all kinds of random other things. We obviously can't up the quantities of our entire store.
We don't have room.
Just in the anticipation of the Noodler's flex pens. So I know as soon as the flex pens come in, we're gonna start to run out of all kinds of random stuff.
And I know we're out of a couple of things now. We're waiting on an Xclair order this week.
Yeah, everybody could decide they want number 11 Rhodia pads. You know, it's in black covers, and those could just clear out. And we'll replenish stuff as quickly as we can, but I anticipate it's going to be a kind of a madhouse.
Yeah, if there's something in particular, you know, and you really want to make sure you get it, you could always order it now. You know, the shipping on one flex pen is really, really minimal, no matter where in the world you are. So, you know, if you want to guarantee those other products, it may make sense to just go ahead and order those, because again, I can't make any guarantees. And people ask us, you know, no pre-orders, no reservations, nothing for the flex pens. You know, we're hoping we have enough to meet the demand, but I just don't want to be in a situation where we take your money and then we can't guarantee you a pen.
Yeah.
It's first come, first served, land rush. We'll give you several days notice. We'll give you the exact time that they'll be listed. You know, we'll give you probably 2 or 3 days notice.
Yeah.
So you'll know. We'll blog. We'll email. Get on the email list. We'll email you. We'll email you ahead of time, and then we'll email you right when they're available.
Yeah.
And we'll put it in our newsletter. You know, we'll do everything we can.
And if there's something else you want to order at the same time that you suspect may run out, because you know we have no idea what will run out at the time the flex pens come in. You know, I would go ahead, if it's something you really need, purchase it ahead of time, and then just get the flex pens when they come in, and you can get first class shipping. It'll be a couple of bucks, and that'll guarantee you'll get the pens.
And the other thing too is the day of the release, you know, a couple hours or whatever ahead of time, put the other stuff in your cart you want. So that way, as soon as the flex pens are available, you can just add the flex pen and check out. Because it's not who puts it in their cart first, it's who checks out.
Who checks
first.
out, yeah.
So,
the cart doesn't save anything. It's all a matter of who checks out first.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, if everybody had it in their cart, you know,
I mean, how many times do you create a cart on a website and then abandon it? And,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that would be bad if, you know, we're out of things and we didn't know why. So
people saying they call it sick from work.
Yeah. Hey, we're now
well, the good thing
mobile
is,
friendly.
That's true. The good thing is we should be getting a bunch. So, you know, I'm hoping we're not going to run out like the day of.
It could.
If we do, wow, we are going to be very busy.
We're going to be busy even if it takes us 3 days or something.
Well, this is kind of a good segue into
the future of the flex pens.
The future of the flex pens. We talked to Nathan, and apparently, you know, for those of you who don't know right now, he is having to heat set every single one of those feeds to the nibs, because the way that his nibs work are different than most fountain pen nibs, and the most feeds curve up, and it won't work with his flex pen. So he's got to heat set his ebonite feed to fit every single one of his Noodler's flex pens. That's why there's such a delay, because it's dependent on him doing the work.
Yeah.
So he is currently in the process of apparently redesigning his feed so that it doesn't require heat setting anymore. By having a custom feed or something, I'm not exactly sure.
Changing the feed in such a way where it won't require him to the time. And he said it'll literally be like 15 times faster or something than it is now. So what that means is that after this batch, once he starts changing out the feeds and the new colors are coming, things like that, you'll see them in stock more frequently, and it won't be this long 4 or 5 month wait that we've had right now.
Exactly.
And again, the music pens, the other rollerballs, the large Mont Blanc, you know, 149 size pens, like all of those are coming. We have no dates, we have no specifics. He has 50 ideas, and you know, the distributor's like, come on, man, you can't keep doing everything. You gotta keep up with the ink. You gotta keep up with, you know.
Ink Sandwich says, do you know if it would be a different kind of pen then? The music pen, or Oh,
with the
you're talking
different
about
feed.
the new Flex pen? I think it's going to be the same pen. I think it's just the feed he's changing.
Oh, yeah, the ones we're getting this next batch are the same as the ones that were there before. It's
The
anything.
colors are different. But
if he redesigns it after that.
I think if he redesigns the Flexes, it's just going to be the feed.
Yeah,
I think
they'll
that's what's
be
going on.
similar price, similar size.
But that's all we're going to say about it because that's all we know.
I know
and
he's
anything
working
else
on
is speculation
his
at this
music
point.
flex, which he talked about in our interview with him a while ago.
Yeah, the music flex is a whole different pen altogether.
Yeah.
And that is still in the
details
works.
on
That was originally, he said it might be available in February, and now it's June almost. So we won't even bother with that until we know more. Let's see here, what else has he got going on there?
Yeah, he's got a whole bunch of pens.
About the flex pens, the colors, was it Pumpkin Poltergeist?
Or Poltergeist Pumpkin.
Poltergeist Pumpkin.
Lapis Inferno.
Lapis Inferno, and I'm blanking on the third
Vulcan's
one.
Coral.
Vulcan's Coral.
And someone just asked, are there pictures anywhere of the new colors? Not
yet.
As soon as we get them in, we'll take pictures. I would also suspect as soon as he mentioned as soon as he ships them off, he's going to work on a new video. So I think we'll look for that. They might be in one of his old videos because I think some of the, not the Pumpkin Poltergeist, but I think the Lapis Inferno and the.
I think in the artist contests.
Yeah.
Check that one. He's got a whole bunch of colors.
I think iCell Pens maybe had them as like a test market sometime last year.
Like in June, like late summer last year, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, the video about the art contest are probably in there.
But
I'll check in
what I wanted to discuss about the colors, okay, this is kind of what goes on with the colors of the Noodler's Flex pens. He comes out with colors, releases them, and then moves on to new colors. So if you really like any of these three colors, go ahead and try and get them now. Don't anticipate that they'll be available again anytime soon, because as we've seen with the December 25th pen, which is the red and green, the clear ones have been recurring, but not in large quantity. The Ivory Darkness was what came in January. Those are not colors that are going to come back anytime soon. So if you really like the colors that are coming around this time, be sure to try to get them while you can, because you likely won't see them again anytime soon. It's not necessarily a limited edition or anything like that he's trying to
I just pulled up the
do,
artist video.
He's just got a lot of color options and he wants to exercise them.
That looks like the Pumpkin Poltergeist. That looks like the Lapis Inferno. Yeah, watch that video.
Yeah, watch the Noodler's Ink Artist Prize. For those of you who don't know,
I don't have the sound on, so I can't see what he's saying.
Yeah, go to Ink Need Last Forever, and you can type that
on
in
YouTube.
Ink Need Last Forever on YouTube. That's Nathan's channel. So, anyway, but yeah, so that kind of covers.
So Flex ends early June.
Yep.
Yeah, that's about it for Noodlers. You know,
and if you want them from us, you have to sign up for the email notification list on our website. That is the only way that we can logically manage anything at this point.
First come, first serve. There's
just so many people that want them that that's the only way we can do it.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, what else have we got going on?
We got a lot of stuff going on.
Okay. We kind of touched on what life was like for us the last 2 weeks.
It was crazy.
It was busy. It was very busy. Rachel's pregnant. She had a lot of nausea. She's doing better now. We're getting through it. We had some help with family and stuff like that. But things should be smoother going now because we got more help. Things are going to run a little smoother in the business. We got a lot of new products coming in, so we're still going to be very busy. Have a lot of exciting stuff to talk about. But things should be better. So our life was basically total insanity, but we're better now.
We got the new Aqua Safaris. Thank you. Mommy Safari Aqua, which you have.
I have one here.
And we started selling them. We ordered more, so we have plenty in stock.
Mm-hmm. And as far as these go, we were told that these are
June ink drop. Yes, we'll be mentioning that.
Yeah, we'll get to. I didn't put it on this morning's blog post that we were going to talk about that.
Yeah, we'll be announcing that. I will.
Yeah. Okay. So the color doesn't always show up so well. Well, that actually is not too bad. The color shows up pretty good. Aquamarine. It's really nice turquoise color. Really good color. I like this one a lot. Let me take a little.
I wouldn't be surprised if it ended up being a regular color because it's been very popular, very well received.
Yeah.
I really like the silver chrome against it too.
Yeah. And it, we sell it with whatever nib you want, but it comes with a silver steel nib on it, chrome plated. So, these they sell the same price as the regular Safaris. They are limited edition, which means that once this initial batch of them from Germany goes, then they're gone.
And we have no idea how many that means or when it means. It could mean they'll be out by June. It could mean they'll be making them through December. We have no idea.
Yeah, but
Lamy USA doesn't know.
what we've been told from our Lamy rep is that they've done limited edition stuff in the past, and it's come and gone and never come back. They've also done stuff that if it's really popular, then they'll bring it in as a regular item.
The Purple All-Star was one. The Pink Safari was limited, and that became regular.
Yeah, so it's...
never know.
We got some people saying Schaefer Turquoise is a great combination. Schaefer Peacock Blue is pretty exact. Okay.
Newler's Navajo Turquoise is good in this one, too.
You heard comments that the Lamy Aquamarine is baby blue. This looks to be more like a true aqua or turquoise. I don't know what a baby blue is.
No, it definitely has more green to it than a baby blue. It's definitely a vibrant pastel.
Okay.
Sounds like an oxymoron.
Yeah. We're gonna... I have yet to take good pictures of this because I have not had the time.
Yeah, sorry, we're really behind on our pictures on our site.
And that's totally my fault. I just haven't had the ability to do it. But I'm itching and dying to do it. Robin egg blue? I would not say this is robin egg.
No, it's a little more aqua.
It's got more green to it.
Peacock blue, maybe. Yeah. I want to address a question quick before it moves too far. Someone asked, they're interested in the Sailor converter. They're wondering if it would be easier to put in their ink drop package, or does it make things too complicated? It actually is more complicated because we do all the ink drops in like a batch. You know, we do all the shipping labels together, all the weights. We pack them up and then, you know, slap all the labels on and stuff. So it is easier for us if it's separate. So sorry about that. It's just we have a lot of ink drop members now, so it's not too feasible to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the color of the volume slider.
See if I can do the bending thing.
Look,
There we go.
when you talk, see, it's like the same color.
Yeah, it is. That's pretty. It's pretty close. It's a little greener than that, I think.
Yeah.
A little greener than the volume slider if you're live. If you're watching this recorded, you're not going to see what we're talking about. But anyway, okay. So.
Go ahead. Anything on that?
I plan to post pictures and do a video. The pictures, I'm going to post them next to all the other safaris, and maybe I'll try and find some object that is similar in color that would be easy to compare it to. I don't know.
Or just take a good picture.
I mean, I'll take a good picture, but people's computer monitors are all over the place, you know?
I know.
How it goes. I'll see if I can find something that maybe would be easy to compare it to. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Let's talk about, since we mentioned ink drop and someone asked about the theme, let's go ahead and announce the theme.
Okay.
June ink drop goes out next Wednesday, the 1st. The theme for this month is, drumroll, blue skies.
Blue skies.
We're also thinking about calling it day and night. So, you know.
Kind of playing up a name theme.
Name and color, a little bit.
Name and color, yeah.
It's not sunsets or sunrises, but the sky at day and night. Different variations of the sky.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I know we've done some blues recently.
Not too many.
Not too many, but
we did Base
there's a lot of really good ones.
We did Base Day, Konpeki, and Eclat, and those were all pretty like royal blues.
Yeah.
These are in a different hue, different parts of blue that we haven't done before.
You said it sounds like it'll pair well with an aquamarine safari.
Maybe.
To be fair, we had no idea the aquamarine safari was coming at the time that we planned this ink drop. It's purely coincidental. If you believe us, you know, it is, honestly. But there's some good colors. We're pretty excited about this one. We've got it pretty much all done. So
yeah, it's just about done.
We're just ready to pack it up.
And we have a really exciting idea for, it might be July, it might be August.
We got some really exciting ideas for the next 2 months.
Yeah, it's just a matter of timing stuff.
Yeah,
we'll see.
so there's
getting stuff in stock. Is ink drop something you can subscribe to for only 1 month? Yes.
Yeah.
If you go on our site, go under ink drop, there's 2 versions. There's an ongoing membership and a prepaid. Ongoing is where you sign up and you are automatically billed every month. So it's $10 in U.S., Canada, Mexico, $12.50 everywhere else to make up for the shipping. And literally, like if you put on a credit card or PayPal, it just automatically charges your card every month. If you do prepaid, you select how many months you want to do, and then you pay ahead of time for those months. So if you want to do 1 month, you do prepaid for 1 month. If you want to do 6 months, you could do that, and that's a great way to do a gift membership as well. If you want to do it for a trial run for someone else, and then hope they take it over. But if you know you want to do it ongoing, you could do the ongoing and just pay your $10 a month, and then you can cancel at any time. Question: are we considering carrying the smaller diamond ink bottles for all our colors? Honestly, you
Probably
can get.
Not.
I'll be honest. You can get them a lot cheaper elsewhere, particularly from Diamond Direct, and there's a lot of places in the UK. Even with shipping, you can get it close to our wholesale costs, which infuriates us, but there's really nothing we can do. So, I mean, if it's something you want, we're happy to order it for you, but I'll be honest, you can get it a lot cheaper actually overseas.
And it's not as economical either to do it that way.
Oh, no, not at all. It's about half the cost. No, it's more than half the cost of the 80 mil, and you're getting a lot less than half of that volume.
And plus, there's 80 diamond colors. So, we would only carry the full line of something like that if there was really a lot of demand for it. And you're maybe the third person that's ever asked us about carrying them.
Good question. We did not mention this. What's the status of carrying Waterman products?
Oh, yeah. I completely forgot about that. Okay.
So Waterman and Parker, we have all the paperwork. We're ready to go. We're going to order the ink. But they have a very, 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 very steep minimum order, which wouldn't be a problem.
That many berries. That's a lot of berries.
Well,
make it sound like it's $50,000 or something.
No, it's relative to the number of inks that there are. If there were like 80 colors of inks, it wouldn't be a problem. But because there's only like, I think 11 colors total, even with carrying cartridges, we only come to like half of what we need. Not even half. So what we're hoping is that if you have pens that you're interested in, Waterman or Parker, let us know. We'll special order them. We'll throw it in that first order. The sooner we can get enough to meet that minimum order. Yeah. Because what I don't want is to have to order like 50 or 60 bottles of a color that's barely going to sell, and then we're sitting on it for 5 years. And
pretty much. I mean,
we just don't have room in our shop.
Well, what it is too is basically it's almost impossible to meet the minimum unless you're going to buy pens. Yeah. And there's different pens.
Yeah, reorders are lower. It's just that first order.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Waterman pens.
Waterman pens and Parker pens. So but the thing is for us, we haven't had a lot of people asking us about the pens, only the inks. So for us to just speculate and carry a lot of pens, because we'd have to buy a good number of pens too, we don't want to be sitting on pens for a long time and having cash just sitting on the shelves of things that we're not going to sell. Yeah. So we want to get the ink, but we don't want to speculate on the pens. And another thing is with a lot of the Waterman, it's like they're only available in fine and medium, or just medium, or things. So the nib variation is just not that great. So it's like
if there is something you're interested in, even if we don't carry it regularly, we're happy to special order for you. We'll give you 20% off the list price. So affiliates, we can definitely do that.
Nope. They're discontinued.
What?
Yep. Affiliates are gone.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So they're not even in our price list?
They're in the price list, but they're discontinued. They're no longer available.
Really?
Yep. Affiliates is discontinued for anybody that didn't know that. So buy them wherever you can find them.
Another reason we're having trouble getting our minimum.
That was the one pen that we'd had a lot of people asking us about.
Oh,
Case
that's
in
frustrating.
Point.
That's so frustrating.
But they discontinued them.
Speaking of discontinuation.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good segue.
Well, that was one of the things.
But by the way, Waterman Parker, we want to carry the ink. We're just having trouble. So if you have any pens you're interested in, send us an email. We'll see if we can get access to it. We'll give you a price quote. The sooner we can get enough to meet that minimum, the sooner we can get those inks. We want to carry the inks. We just, it's really hard to come up with the dollar amount with just 11 colors.
Yeah, especially because not all the colors are that great. No. There's like a couple of colors that are pretty good.
Definitely like Florida blue and stuff like that we've heard so much about. We'll carry a lot of.
Even brown, Waterman brown.
But some of the other ones you've barely heard about.
Yeah. It would be a lot of speculation.
Parker only has 3 colors. Yeah.
And we've got a lot of other exciting products that we're looking into too. So that's the thing is we don't want to go and stock up on a bunch of random speculative stuff when we have other things, like
Keep
more
in mind,
like
we'll
more platinum and sailor pens and stuff like that we could get into that would be a lot more exciting. So we gotta watch our cash.
We want to carry all the ink we can now.
Well, we want to carry everything, but we gotta be smart about it.
I know.